Marty, I'm taking us down the memory lane of our start at Martin Scott Wines. I'm standing in front of 21 East 69th Street, the original home of Frederick Wildman, where you and I met each other. As you might recall, in the summer of '89, we decided to go into business together, and you said to me, Scott, we have no money, we have no brands, we have no business plans. The rest is really history. But I thought it would be fun to take us through a number of the stops and locations of our history of Martin Scott Wine. We were fighters then, and as you might recall, our office was right across the street from where Mike Tyson and Don King used to have many business meetings. So they were fighters, and you were a fighter, and we were successful throughout the last 24 years. Let's go to our next stop. Marty, here I am standing in front of the Carlisle Hotel. I believe it was March of 1990 when this was a venue for our very first tasting. You went off to France, arrived back the day of the tasting, and before you left, you said, Scott, make it a great tasting. Except for a few glitches, it came off in spectacular fashion. I'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's go on to our next stop. Guess where we are? It was the fall of 1989. We got a few bucks, we had brands that believed in us, we even had a salesperson by the name of Bob Kaufman. There were no iPhones, there were no computers, we had quarters, and we plugged them into payphones to make meetings with suppliers and prospective business partners. And we needed an office, we had no office. So where better to meet than at the That's right, the clock at the Waldorf Astoria. Everybody knows that famous location, and it was just a great spot, a venue, to meet prospective suppliers and business partners to get them to sign up with the success that Martin Scott was going to enjoy. Marty, once we met at the clock at the Waldorf Astoria, we then had to have a boardroom. So, again, where better to meet than at the Peacock Alley at the Waldorf Astoria. Here we put together business deals with wineries that we still represent today. Once again, what a great start for Martin Scott. It was very late in 1989. We had settled into having our business meetings at Peacock Alley, and Marty loved the rent rate at the Waldorf Astoria. But we knew we had to find permanent office space. I was convinced that we had to find that space on Long Island after just a few trips to Westchester. So what better way to convince Marty to locate Martin Scott Wines on Long Island than to find the highest caliber help in terms of office staff. Dee, you were our first employee, correct?
Correct.
Okay, the first of many, I might add. In addition to that, I knew that Marty was calculating just how many times he would have to cross the Throgs Neck Bridge to come to Long Island, to our office, and that would be a challenge. So I pitched to him the favorable tax rate on Long Island, but still, that river crossing and those numbers of crossing were a challenge. In order to figure out how many times Marty would cross the Throgs Neck Bridge, I brought in our mathematical expert, Eric Self. Eric, just how many times would Marty have to cross the Throgs Neck Bridge in the last 24 years to come to Martin Scott?
Twice a day, 24 years, 12,000 trips, present.
And he never bitched once, I might add. Okay? If you look behind us, this was our first office on 251st Street in Little Neck, Queens. We had to walk samples up 28 stairs to get to the office, and the samples were delivered into an office. It was one big room, two offices, and one small bathroom. Correct, Dee?
That's correct. One small bathroom.
And as you know, we graduated to larger space with all our success. Marty, here I am standing in front of the iconic Carnegie Hall. You had the vision to make history by bringing the first commercial wine tasting to Carnegie Hall. And it was memorable then, it's memorable today. You associated the quality of Carnegie Hall and the rich history that it has with the quality of our wines and our ability to bring great wines to the marketplace. It made history then, it's still in the memory of many people now, and it continues to be one of the things that people remember most about Martin Scott. The next stop.
It's up to you, New York, New York.
Marty, over the years, you not only led the sales growth of Martin Scott, you orchestrated the move from Carnegie Hall to Lincoln Center, another great venue with the association of art, culture, and fine wine. We drew customers, the suppliers were elated to be here, we brought them together, and it all resulted in great sales, great respect, and great growth for Martin Scott. Marty, your concept to bring the Martin Scott wines tasting to Lincoln Center was so terrific that it inspired others. But let the record show that we were here before Fashion Week. As we grew as a company, we obviously grew out of space. So if you look behind us, this is the building 1981 Marcus Avenue. But more important than growing into larger space are the people that helped us grow, and that's the senior management of Martin Scott Wines. Here they are. By the way, we're missing one person, Paula. We don't know where she is. She's probably taking orders. And Bob, we think he's out selling wine, but he might be at Peter Luger's. Paula, we found you. Paula, how many years have you been with Martin Scott?
20 years.
20 years with Martin Scott.
20 wonderful years.
Very good. Thank you. Marty, for so many years, you've come to your office at Martin Scott Wines. We just don't want you to forget it. Let's take one more look. Bob, what are you doing here?
I'm sorry, I need to get the measurements for my interior decorator by Monday.
Bob, you know this isn't supposed to happen until January 2nd.
Oh, listen, Marty always told me I need to plan ahead.
Ciao Marty. 30 seconds to give you a toast is not easy, you know, and you are there since 40 years. Well, 40 years, man, you are old. But wait a minute, we are working together since the beginning, so, oh gosh, I'm very old too. Anyway, I don't want to say you that I like you, that you have been a very nice customer to me and a very nice friend, you know, all the stuff. You know I love you, dear. But we spent together all the good things and the bad things, and I'm very proud to have been part of this. And so, all my toast for your future. Ciao.
Here we are, Chateau Montalena. Hey Marty, it's Brian Baker and Bill Barrett. We're gonna open this bottle and toast to you. Thank you for 24 great years in the business. We had a lot of fun, sold a lot of wine. You helped us get established on the East Coast. You'll always be our friend. You have a home here. But I'll tell you one thing, you don't get this anymore at the good price you got before, so you're gonna miss us. You're gonna miss us. See you, buddy. Cheers.
Hello from Masciarelli family, to our family from New York, from King of Martin Scott, especially the great Marty Gold.
From the bottom of my heart, hello, I wish you the best. We wish you the best and you are the best.
And I'm sure that if Gianni Masciarelli wrote a book, the book is the famous book of Bergdorf, and the name of the title of the book was Meeting with Remarkable and Amazing Man. And I'm sure that Gianni dedicated to you a long chapter only for you.
Marty, it's Greg LaFollette here of Lafayette Wines, and I just wanted to say thank you for all the years that you've supported all of us hose draggers. Because of folks like you, guys like me get to do what we do, shoveling out of these impossible dairy tanks, and I've loved my life and have to say thank you for all that you've done for me and for all us hose hounds here in Sonoma County. You know you got a place here to come and barrel taste with us, just bring a straw.
Thanks for being part of the family and for building our brand over the last 2 decades.
Cheers.
Gold is one of the great gentlemen of the wine industry. I met him and his beloved wife Ginny in 2005 when they came to South Africa, and was delighted that they chose our owner as one of their wines for their Martin Scott portfolio. Since then, over the last 8 years or so, I've grown to really admire him even more. His integrity, the way he does business, his honesty, his obvious love for the wine business, and the love that his people have for him is evident, and is a real reflection of the way Martin Scott has developed over the years. And recently when I was in New York, I asked Marty, what does he intend doing? In his true fashion, he said, Andrew, I've no intention of retiring, but my plan is to mentor younger people in business and other aspects of life. And I think that's a real reflection of the individual. I wish Marty and Ginny all the best in their retirement, and I hope to be in contact with you. Good luck, Marty, and thank you for everything that you've done for our owner. Keep well.
That's all our team, just for you, Marty. Wishing you all the best.
Dear Marty, you're halfway there to the next 24 years. From Petrolo, happy anniversary!
Marty, fantastic 24 years. I know that, I just met you few years ago, but I know you did fantastic time. Everybody is so happy around you, and well, I hope now the only thing we need is another 24 years of big success. So me and my friends, we wish you a fantastic party today. So Marty, bye-bye. Say goodbye, girls. Bye-bye, Marty. Good.
Hi, Marty.
Hello, Marty.
Thanks for being a great partner to the sorting table.
If only you could have taught our other distributors to act just like you.
You're the consummate professional. Enjoy retirement.
Enjoy retirement, Marty.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Marty, I wanted to wish you the best of luck in this new phase of your life. I hope your evenings are spent surrounded by good friends and drinking great bottles of wine. I still remember walking into your office all those years ago when I was interviewing for Wilson Daniels, and I remember the words of wisdom you gave me back then, and I have always appreciated the advice you've given me throughout the years. You and I have shared many great meals together, and I will always think of you whenever I'm in Burgundy. I'm sure our paths will cross again, because we only like to eat in the best restaurants, and so it's inevitable. But until then, I hope we get the opportunity to share another bottle of wine and toast to your good health and your good luck. Talk to you soon.
Thank you, Marty, for 20 great years of growth in New York State. Cheers!
Cheers!
Hello, Martin.
Hello. Hello.
So, on behalf of Tardieu family, we were wishing you all the best for the future in your life. We enjoyed the time spent with you and Marty Scott team. You did a great job with our wine, and yeah, all the best, and enjoy the life. Thank you very much.
All the best.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Martin. Bye-bye. Bye.
Dear Martin, from all of us here at the Centrale Winery, we wish for you all the best for your retirement. Thank you, really, for your support, for your hard work, and for the unflagging enthusiasm you always had for our wines, the wines that we make. We simply want you to enjoy your retirement and new challenges, surrounded by the love of your family and friends. But never forget, next to a glass of wine, hopefully one of ours. We will miss you, Martin, a lot. Auguri.
Auguri, Martin. Congratulazioni, grande Martin. Dimmi dove vai, che appena posso vengo anch'io.
Auguri.
Grazie di tutto.
Hello, Marty. I heard that you were about to start a new life. So just a few words to wish you a very pleasant future. I hope to see you again in New York or somewhere else. And of course, if you come in France and in Southwest around Bordeaux, please give me a call, and it will be a pleasure to meet with you and share with you your new life. Bye-bye.
Okay, Marty, I can't say we wish we were there because we're actually really happy being here in Bannockburn, but we wish you were here with us. And thanks for all your work over the years, and why don't you come down and see us? We've got a few good bottles to drink.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you.